So hi everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. We're going to be creating a retro effect on text. This text can be edited to is editable and can be changed from anything to anything. Just you type in the words and it gives you the effect applied on any text that you are trying to implement. So following the title, let's get into it. So let's get straight into it. The first thing first we're going to do is create a background. Go to my rectangle tool and we draw a background for it. I will choose the color red, kind of red. So I will show you, let me show you where I actually get most of my color palettes from to create this great contrast for me. There is a site called the pigmentfactory.com. That's the site. I'll leave the site in the comments section or leave the site in the description below so you can check out the site and get color palettes. There are hundreds and hundreds of colors. You can also change the color based on what you want and the whole spectrum and see which color you want to have a combination of. So there are different colors you can choose from. You can also change lighting and also change the pigment of the colors you want to. So let's get back into it. Now, first of all, you create the background, which is actually been done, and you type your text. Let's type in our text. Let's give it quality. Caps. We'll be using Newgate Spike. Let's post it a little bit. Good. I will change the colors to, let's change the color to something like this. Good. Now these colors, you can add them to your color swatches instead because you'll be needing them very soon. You click on the swatches here, you go to here and add the plus sign and you add your swatches. I already added them, so there's no need for me to add them again. So once you have done this, you have written your text, then we can begin to work on creating the retro effect where we have different layers behind the text. But instead of creating layers, we are going to be using the appearance panel. So you click on here, this is the appearance logo or the appearance icon. Instead, if you don't see yours, you go to Windows, you go to appearance, and it shows you here. So now this is the text. I will be clicking on here to add a new fill. So now the new fill is black. I can change that to the color I used initially. Now with the new fill, what we need to do is just to add a transform and see how we can position those text behind the main text. Let me show you how you can do that. You go to the effects here, you go to distort and transform, you go to transform, and you change the move to 1 pixels horizontally and 1 pixels vertically. Then from here you can choose how many of the text you want to be duplicated behind the main text. I will be using 10 because I want it to be easy for you to calculate when you are adding more layers to the back of it. So the first one, we click OK, and automatically you can see there is like a depth already behind the main text. So now we are going to duplicate this effect. We duplicate this effect. You can see it's been duplicated here. We come to the one below it and you change the color. Let's go with this color. Let's go and click on the transform and edit the back. Then we add 20 here. Okay. Now it looks like there's nothing here because the background color and the color layers added behind it are the same color. So let's add another color so that it gives it, we can see the color that is behind the yellow. So let's add another layer. It will go back instead. Click on here, add it, go to transform. Before that, change the colors. Let's go with this. Let's transform. Let's go into 30. Good. Okay. So now you add another one again, but make sure you use on the fill. Add. Click on here. Change the color to something this. Then you transform it and you make it 40. And okay. Good. So we can, instead of that, let's do something like, let's add another one. Good. Come below it and let's change it to this, and scroll down. You can close this to reduce it, change the color, which is already that, transform it, ensure it's 50, and click OK. So this is how you can create this. I think it's too much, it's looking too crowded, so let's delete the last part from it. And yeah, so I think this is good. Now you can begin to add your aesthetics, other things at the background to make it pop. I have a pattern that I've created. Let's duplicate this, edit, copy, edit, paste in front, come to fill, and you paste this. The pattern I've created already. You could reduce the opacity to about 50. Tutorials, I will upload tutorials of how I created this background. It will be in the next video, so do well to subscribe so that you don't miss that video. And so this is how you can create a retro effect in Illustrator. Do well to subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Bye.